the divide between what people think matters in Washington, or even the information that people have. I remember one of the focus groups I did was in Columbus, Ohio, and it was like the day after Helsinki. And the whole of DC is engulfed in flames because, and Republicans are so like institutional Republicans are upset because Donald Trump has stood on the stage with Vladimir Putin and sided against America's intelligence community. I am beside myself about this fact. You think it should be career ending, 25th Amendment time. And I was in this focus group, and the moderator, I was like, okay, so ask them about Helsinki. The moderator says, so what does everybody think about what Donald Trump did yesterday? And everyone just like stares blankly. And he's like, well, when he was meeting with Vladimir Putin, and everyone just keeps staring at him blankly. And finally, he's like, so he stood on the stage with Vladimir Putin and sided against America's intelligence community in the case of Russian hacking. And people are kind of like, oh, yeah, well, he has to meet with world leaders. I mean, that's his job. I mean, and it was just like, oh, wait a minute. Now that I've this is very clear to me, sometimes I'll just test whatever the hot thing is in Washington. Like, did anybody in my focus group see the Jonathan Swan interview that, that's all over Twitter? And everyone's like, who is Jonathan Swan and what are you talking about? And I think that is just deeply important to when you're doing this kind of work, is to understand how important, how even the message isn't anywhere close to as important as the messenger, which was the essence of what I learned doing all the work that I was doing. And it's what led me to ultimately the project that we have now, which is Republican Voters Against Trump.